Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something pretty profound. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations.
Absolutely. And it's crucial to remember, this wasn't a book he wrote for us, you know?
Right. Not for publication at all. The sources are clear. It was his own personal journal, kind of a series of self-corrections.
Yeah, written by arguably the most powerful man in the world at the time, but under immense pressure.
Constant warfare. A devastating plague, the Antonine Plague, losing children. Unimaginable stress.
Exactly, and that context is key. He was trying to find, genuine tranquility in the middle of total chaos.
Which brings us to the big idea we want to pull out today, this foundational principle for keeping it together under pressure.
The dichotomy of control. That's the bedrock.
Okay, let's unpack this.
So it's basically a sorting mechanism. The Stoics, and Marcus especially, said you got to divide everything up.
Everything into just two buckets.
Yep, two buckets. First, the things that are truly up to us.
Okay, what goes in there?
Your inner world. So your judgments about things, your intentions, your impulses, basically, how you decide to react and think. Your mind.
That's it.
Yeah.
Seems small compared to everything else.
Well, yes and no. It's the only thing you have 100% control over. The second bucket is everything else not up to us.
Which is pretty much everything external.
Everything. Your body, you get sick, you get old, your reputation, what people think of you, your job, your wealth, the actions of other people, definitely.
Even the weather, I suppose.
The weather, yeah. All external. Completely outside your direct control.
Okay, I think this is where it gets really practical. Because, if I'm stuck in traffic and getting absolutely furious.
Right, you're putting all your emotional energy into that second bucket, the not up to us bucket.
Something I literally cannot change in that moment.
Precisely. And Marcus, or Epictetus before him, would say true freedom, real happiness, it only comes when you shift your focus entirely.
Onto the first bucket, the internal stuff.
Exactly. Focus only on what is up to you. Your judgment about the traffic. The traffic itself isn't inherently bad, it's just traffic. Your anger is the judgment you're adding.
You're saying the moment I blame the traffic for my bad mood, I've basically handed over my own peace of mind.
You've surrendered your freedom, yeah. You've made your tranquility dependent on something external.
Okay, so we sort things into these two buckets. How do we, protect that first bucket, the up to us part? This leads to that inner citadel idea, right? The hegemonicon.
That's the fortress, your ruling faculty, your mind. Marcus describes it as this invincible citadel. Nothing external can actually breach it.
Nothing. Storms, betrayals, plagues.
Nope. Not unless, and this is the crucial part, you grant it permission. Nothing makes you feel disturbed or angry or hurt.
It's your judgment about the event that causes the disturbance, not the event itself.
You've got it. It's an incredibly powerful idea, especially when you think he's writing this while, dealing with plagues and wars and personal loss. He needed that fortress.
And that connects to why he did that thing of stripping phenomena bare, like seeing fancy food as just dead animals or a purple robe as just sheep's wool and shellfish guts.
Oh, yeah. It sounds a bit grim, but it's about removing the value judgment we automatically slap onto things, seeing them objectively.
Taking the emotional charge out.
Exactly. When you strip them bare, you realize they aren't inherently good or evil, they're just things, events. Which confirms his other core point, the only true good is virtue.
Acting with justice, courage, wisdom, temperance, those four.
Those are the only things that define your actual moral worth, your character.
Okay, so if virtue is the only good, what about all the stuff we normally chase? Like health, money, pleasure, reputation.
That's where people often get tripped up. Those things are not good or evil in the Stoic view. They are indifferents.
Indifference. So they don't matter at all. Should we just not care if we're healthy or sick, rich or poor?
Well, not quite don't care. They're preferred or dispreferred indifference. It's perfectly rational to prefer health over sickness or wealth over poverty. You can pursue them reasonably.
But they don't actually impact your fundamental worth as a person.
Correct. Getting sick, losing your job, someone bad-mouthing you, none of that makes you a worse person. It has zero bearing on your virtue, on your moral core.
And knowing that's where the tranquility comes from. That your core self is okay regardless of external chaos.
That's the goal. That deep down understanding is the source of that unshakable peace he was searching for. Your character remains whole.
Wow. Okay. So mastering your own mind really is the only kingdom worth mastering.
Couldn't have said it better.
So what does this all mean? I guess the emperor writing in his tent and us, dealing with modern life, the basic task is the same.
Find that peace by recognizing where your real power is, not out there controlling the world.
But inside, controlling the quality of your thoughts, your judgments.
Right. And actually, there's a challenging point Marcus makes that connects this back to those indifferents.
Oh.
He suggests that choosing to do wrong purely for pleasure, like deliberately indulging in something external just because it feels good, is actually worse, morally speaking, than doing wrong out of passion, like anger or grief.
Worse. Why? Passion seems more destructive sometimes.
Because the act done for pleasure is a conscious choice to value a preferred indifferent, an external thing, above your own reason and self-control. It shows, in his view, a kind of weakness, an effeminacy. You're willingly choosing the external over your inner citadel.
Huh. That really makes you think.
It does. So the question maybe for you, for everyone listening, is what external preferred indifferent, maybe comfort, maybe status, maybe just wanting things to be easy, are you currently allowing to compromise the integrity of your own inner kingdom?